Hello, my name is Steven. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be starting a brand new project where I'm going to be rebuilding my climate control storage building. Let me bring this lumber over to the job site and I'll meet you there. Okay, what we got here is the back of my building. Now, if my house wasn't in a metal building, this would be the back patio as you go out the back door. Basically, it's just dead space. I was originally going to use this as a lawnmower garage, but that really didn't work out. Now my plan is to finish framing the rest of the walls, add sheetrock and flooring with some AC and heat, and this will be a great space to store some things so they don't clutter up the rest of my closet space. So I removed my roll-up door and put in this walk-in door a few months ago, and now I'm ready to get back to work and finish this project. The first thing I need to do is put up some 2x4 frames on this wall. Let me get some lumber and get started. The wall you see on the left does not go all the way to the end, so I need to extend it, and that is what I'm building on this episode. I will be nailing it to the existing wall, and the other end will be bolted to the metal studs of my building. I have my 2x4 studs laid out on the floor, and I will be nailing them together and standing it up and putting it in place. Because I don't do much framing, I still go the old-fashioned way with a regular hammer. Let's see how I do. The middle stud will be set at 16 inches on center. I will be adding a subpanel to this wall, and the box will fit between the two studs. What's wrong? Oh. I'm using anchor bolts to hold the sole plate to the concrete, so I need to drill 2 5/16 holes, 1 for each bolt. This wall really has zero structural value. It's basically just to have something to screw the sheetrock to. I'm trying to keep from taking all the wires off my sprinkler system so I can use it if this build takes longer than expected. I think I'll just tie them up out of the way.
Hope it fits. Tight fit. Well, it's going to bring that back out, but I don't know about now.
After getting the wall in place, the next step is to drill some holes in the concrete. This is an old hammer drill, but I think it still works well. I'm marking the depth I need to drill with some blue tape.
Okay. Guess I'm ready to drill.
I found it best to pull the drill bit out of the hole quite often to clear the chips, or the drill will bog down and overheat. It's my experience if you just blow air into the hole, you will never get all the drill cuttings out from the bottom. So I found it to be best to use a small tube to go to the bottom of the hole, then blow air into the tube, and that will force all the chips out from the bottom. In this case, I'm just using a drinking straw. Do the same thing for hole number 2.
All right, holes are drilled. See if I made any mistakes or not.
Next, it's time to drive the anchor bolts into the hole. No matter how many times I've done this over the years, I still find a way to mess it up. This time, I hit the bolt too hard after it had bottomed out. I think I can still make it work.
Wow. Could have drilled further, but it is what it is now.
The second bolt went in great.
Okay. Go get some wrenches, tighten this up.
If I plumb the wall on the right side, the top of the wall is not straight with the existing wall. It looks like the wall was not plumbed before I nailed the floor joist on back in 2002. This is just a storage room, and I don't think it'll be that noticeable, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make it straight at the top and let it go.
That hurts.
Just don't tell anyone. It'll be our secret.
Yeah.
Now I need to drill some holes and bolt this to the side of the metal beam. I'm just using 5/16" carriage bolts for this.
Okay.
Same for the middle part of the wall. As I mentioned earlier, I will be adding a sub-panel to this wall because I need a place to plug in my RV right outside this door. And also, I need power for the water pump for my water sprinkler. I should have nailed these cross pieces to hang the box, but I forgot. Now I'm limited on room for swinging a hammer. But when I was building this house, I bought an air vibrating nailer. When you add pressure to the head of the nail, it vibrates and drives the nail in. No swinging of the hammer needed.
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I bought this because of putting the top plate on near the eave. I didn't have no room to swing a hammer. So I saw this was available and said, I need that. It's running. Done with the hose. That's all I have time for on this episode. If you're interested and want to see this job to the end, you'll have to come back in the next few weeks and check it out. Next time, I'll be working on the south wall, and in later episodes, I'll be putting in some insulation, sheetrock, and flooring. See you there on My Retired Life.